Yeah, so in my opinion, like OnlyFans for me was desperate times call for desperate measures. I was a broke college student, and when the whole Mr. Beast thing came out, I was like, I refuse to go back to school. Like I dropped out. Like I dropped out that winter break and never went back. And like I come from my entire family's Brazilian and I'm firstborn generation here. So like my parents lived out the American dream. They're like, oh, we want our, firstborn to go to college. And so I made it there. And then second year, I was like, peace out. Like I'm dipping after one viral video. Like that's unheard of, like completely unheard of. Not to mention a very religious family. To then do OnlyFans was like such a crazy shock.
I'm just so curious about that. The family's reaction.
It was horrible.
Really?
It was horrible. I mean, I think for me, like you said, like I'm very like business mind oriented. Like I think I'm a very logical person, like in every aspect of my life, my relationship. Like if there's any problem with another human being, I need a logical and reasonable answer. Like I feel like I do, obviously everyone acts on emotion, but I'm very logical. So when my parents are just coming at me for like, well, why do you want to do this? I'm like, for me, I'm like seeing this as like a stepping stone, right? Like I think of Marilyn Monroe. I think of like these polarizing people in the industry who are now one of the biggest icons, like Pamela Anderson, Marilyn Monroe.
Kim Kardashian.
Exactly. Kim K is like now seen as an icon. I mean, no one ever forgot the, tape, but at the end of the day, she's a billionaire. Like it doesn't matter.
Who's laughing now?
It doesn't matter what you do, or I'm not saying my actions don't have consequences, because I will get into the fact like I do see the consequences of doing OF in trying to pivot. You get what I'm saying? So I think for me, starting out, like my family just didn't see, I mean, I was 19, 20. They're like, what do you know? Like you haven't even made a single dollar for yourself. Like we've been paying for your entire life. Like, and now all of a sudden you want to up and leave to move to Florida and start an OF. Like you're insane. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm going to do it. And I did it. And it, we didn't speak for like 4 or 5 months, which in like, I don't know, like the Latin culture, like it's very, very rare. Like you don't just not talk to your family. Like it is extremely against culture. Like they're my world, they're my universe, like I wouldn't be anywhere I am without them coming back and like us having a conversation.